for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. Now a swing and a miss as Giambi set down on strikes, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. DAWSON is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now another 2-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate, Austin Allen. And he fouls this one off. This year against right-handed pitching, Allen hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 Oakland. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryne Sandberg.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He was a double play victim last time around. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Robin Yount. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp. And there's ball 2 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left field.
Digging in once again, Ricky Henderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled off.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ryan gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dawson's there. And that's the third out. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Andre Dawson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Mengden will do this himself, and that's the first out.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 2-2. Hard hit to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sheffield. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jimmy Fox. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
The batter.
Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Chris Davis. And that misses. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Of course, there was a fastball.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Tony Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Dennis Eckersley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Eddie Matthews will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter. Slow little grounder left side. Chapman has it cleanly. The second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryne Sandberg. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 2 out with the man at first. 2-1 the count to Sandberg.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Alberto Mondesi will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 27.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Ryan Braun. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2 down, runners at first and second. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Popped him up. Fox over to his left, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The A's lead it 2-0. Adalberto Mondesi will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 27, Adalberto Mondesi.
Lee Smith is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Smith.
Ready now, Ramon Laureano. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fouled away. The Royals entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Austin Allen, and it's fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Turned on down the line. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Lefty Grove comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 10, Lefty Grove.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
2-2. The 2-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Andre Dawson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
KC down to their final strike in this one. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready once again, Gary Sheffield. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Back in standing. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Johnny Damon will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Royals. Number 18.
Now in the box, Tony Perez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Oakland A's win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Daniel Mengden earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Nolan Ryan struck out 10 in the losing effort. Lefty Grove closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Victorious Athletics, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.